What is the data crash? What is the Blackwall in Cyberpunk? Who made it and what is its purpose? Let's slow it down, Chooms, because you're getting me all excited. First, picture a world dominated by corporations, where the quality of your life is in the palms of the rich, and whether you live or die depends on how much money you have. In this world, gangs of flashy OnlyFanners, juiced up Sam Suleks, and red-loving cyberpsycho freaks will off you for walking their way or looking at them funny. That's life in Night City, and damn is it terrifying. But straight up, it's not even the scariest part. Ask any Choom from Oakland or Philly and the gangs before sound like a walk in the park. Shoot. My Filipino mother with a chancla in hand, bare feet slapping on the tile floor would probably give Smasher himself a run for his money. Just saying. The truth is, the scariest part of Cyberpunk isn't the crime, terrible weather, or chronically online Haitian nerds still sending chain letters 50 years in the future. The scariest part is rogue artificial intelligence. And when I'm talking rogue artificial intelligence, I'm not talking Siri randomly texting your high school ex. They're not that crazy. Rogue AI are digital entities who pose the biggest threat to humanity. Not all are bad, but the ones that are like a roided up ChatGPT with the sole aim to destroy human life. These rogue AIs exist in the old net and are held back by a firewall called the Blackwall. Put together with some nerdy netrunner magic, the Blackwall was publicly touted for years as humanity's last line of defense in cyberspace. But there's a deeper and scarier truth behind it. And to better understand the Blackwall and its importance, it's first important to understand the net. So sit back and keep those pants unzipped, Chooms. Let's start from the top. In the world of Cyberpunk, the net operates like our internet today. People shop, socialize, and spend hours watching vids of their favorite game made by some random Filipino dude. Where it differs begins with a man named Rache Bartmoss.
He was a true savant, super hacker, legend Rache Bartmoss.
Oh shit. See, Bartmoss was a net running natural. He was so badass in his skill that Spidey Murphy herself, another talented runner, claims he's one of the few who actually use their real name. Bartmoss was 4 when he first started running, so of course he didn't know better, but by the time he did, he was good enough that it didn't matter. He had a target on his back and still no megacorp could catch him. He wrote software for top global companies for years, and within a month or two, each experienced a major data leak. Bartmoss would be gone, his records wiped, in a cushy seat at another company. Rinse and repeat. There's even a story where he helped raise a small startup called CCI Development to the top, but was let go when leaks in their code traced back to him. Within a week, the company's system fried itself. CCI went belly up, and Bartmoss got rich off selling the code to the market. Remember, Chooms, never fire someone who knows your system inside and out. Spider considered Bartmoss the best netrunner she's ever known. This is pretty damn impressive considering she played a role in the destruction of Arasaka and convinced the legendary Key Arasaka to ice himself. But don't go and spoil my next video, you naughty ass. To Murphy, Bartmoss was just on a different level from other runners. He was a runner unsubscribed to the ideas of digital borders and intellectual properties. To him, the net was the plane of information. If information exists on the net, then it's information that should be available to all. This is probably why the corps hated him so much. Runners like him are what called for the forming of Netwatch. Netwatch is a cyberspace policing organization established out of London in 2013. Their main purpose? To patrol the net and arrest any online user engaging in illegal activities. Those are hackers, leakers, and anyone maining Jigglypuff in Super Smash Bros. Bro, I hate that pink menace. Their netrunners, known as wolves, weasels, and psychopathic shameless sucks, in Bartmoss's own words anyways, are equipped with the latest and greatest cyberdecks and equipment, but more importantly, they're backed by unlimited funding by the governments and megacorps. Their very nature attracted the best netrunner talent, who engaged some of the most infamous hackers in one-on-one cyberspace combat. This brings us now to the infamous data crash. Following the aftermath of the stock market crash of '94, the internet was founded, an alliance between surviving telephone companies seeking to strengthen their influence on the net. One of their initiatives was the, fuck me on the pronunciation, Ihara Grub transformation algorithms, which aimed to reshape the net and create a more unified look and feel. By 2014, the IG transformations were released, and the net was wiped, reshaped, and forever changed. By 2022, Bartmoss had been operating out of his secret fortress in Night City, controlling real humans via biochips for surveillance and protection. Hunkered down like some chronically online Reddit mod, Bartmoss spent the rest of his years promoting his anti-corporate message and being a pain in the ass to megacorps across the globe. However, even Bartmoss himself wasn't immune to collateral damage. In the fourth corporate war, a lunar strike hit the complex he was in, killing him and starting the data crash. You see, the data crash virus was a failsafe installed by Bartmoss in case of his untimely death. Unknown to the team behind the transformation, Bartmoss had secretly been watching the IG transformation project the entire time. In its early development, Bartmoss set up a backdoor on one of the main developer's computers, disguised as a lewd anime file. Can't blame him, that'd probably get past me as well. So when the algorithm was launched and the changes had rewritten the net, his backdoor was installed on every computer and device around the world. And I mean everything. And in the moments after his death, shit hit the fan. Lines of code would change, data would be erased and rewritten, banks fell, corpse fell, and every device in the world was infected. Netwatch, once they realized what had happened, were powerless to stop it. The DataKrash virus even allowed artificial intelligence to travel through the net unimpeded. And to make matters worse, Bartmoss had one more surprise under his belt, a big juicy schlong in the form of rabbits. These roving autonomous Bartmoss interface drones, God he really loved himself, were the crazy man's twisted version of the Soul Killer program. They resembled the anti-corporate demeanor Bartmoss took on, but were more aggressive. Without their master to rein them in, they attacked everyone in the net equally, and damn they bred like rabbits. In weeks, his rabbits infected 78.2% of the net. Bartmoss wanted to target corporate data fortresses, steal data, and release the information into the public's hands, but what happened was even worse. The net was nothing more than a twisted wilderness of corrupted data where rogue demon programs lurked, waiting to destroy anyone connected. Left with no options, Netwatch gave up. The power was closed and the net was closed off. To get the net under control, Netwatch was authorized to develop the Blackwall. It was a behind-the-scenes project, off the records, and in conjunction with other entities like the Transcendentals, Ghosts, and if rumors are true, soul-killed constructs floating around in cyberspace. Crazy, right? Imagine getting Ghosts to help you build your project. The goal was to sanction off a piece of the net from the dangerous AI that now made it their home. It took years of development, but in time, the nerdy wizards finally made it happen. In a moment, the Blackwall came up. It created a zone of safe space in the net and left rogue AI and any unlucky hackers who plugged in at the time trapped outside of it. To the public, the Blackwall is a highly sophisticated firewall designed to keep the net safe, but that's all a lie. In truth, the Blackwall is a powerful AI of its own, a weapon weaponized, designed by the wrinkly brains at Netwatch to fight back the rogue AI. A firewall just wouldn't have cut it. Only AI was capable of evolving and adapting fast enough to beat back the dangerous entities trying to break past. You can actually see this when you enter the net for the first time with the Voodoo Boys. Those bulges across the wall? Yup, killer AI programs just itching to spread you open and annihilate your guts. Pause. The scary truth is that history can repeat itself. The Blackwall is artificial intelligence at its core, and if artificial intelligence can go rogue, then what's stopping the Blackwall from doing the same? We already know that Alt has a capability to go through the Blackwall. Is the AI program letting her in, or is Alt just that much stronger? If the Blackwall ever decides to turn, it'll let loose an entire horde of digital entities into the only remaining safe part of the net. And in a universe where everything is connected to the net, your eyes, heart, lungs, and even your damn Mr. Willy, that's a pretty scary thought. A pretty fitting cyberpunk reality. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more, then don't forget to subscribe. Also, consider becoming a YouTube member to help support the channel and get your juicy Pan Am pictures. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.